Hello. Alright. Let's see here. So, hold on. I'm just still getting ready. Alright. So, I wanted to give my. I've only been playing for about. Playing Roblox for about. It hasn't been well, maybe a year. Yeah, I would say about a year. Um, my kids had been playing it um, significantly longer than me, but I hadn't really got into it until I kind of got bored. So I do, of course, love me some Fortnite. Thing is, I'm not too crazy about how the battle passes are working on Fortnite. And I don't know, it had all these little micro passes. And, it's just, I love that you can, like, use XP from anything you like to do to level your pass. But I won't deny that ever since they started to lock in with Disney, they've been fucking doing the whole superhero thing a lot. Everything, every time I look around, it's Disney, Disney, Disney. It's Warner Brothers or whatever. Like it's a lot. You know what I mean? Like not everybody wants to do superheroes all the time. I missed when they had normal characters that were original. But anyway, this ain't about them. But basically, that's what drove me to want to explore. And so I found myself in Roblox. Um, now, I did end up, I'll say 4 months ago, I remember the words as though I said it yesterday. I was like, dude, people in RP servers are so weird, dude. What, like, you gotta understand, coming from something like 5M, which is basically like a modded version of GTA 5. Coming from there, it's a weird world, you know what I mean? Like, the way that they RP is so unrealistic because they're trying so hard to be realistic. Um, that probably doesn't make sense to you, but uh, it's just I don't know. I just couldn't get into it. I would tell you I'd be one of the first ones to tell you I am not a good RPer. I suck at it, etc. Hold on, let me start a party. Okay. I was starting a party so that we don't interrupt anybody if they can hear us when we join. So anyway, long introduction over. I used to think it was very weird, um, you know, until one day I ended up going into sweet world of Bloxburg. Now, when I went into Bloxburg, I immediately enjoyed the fact that you could catch the bus to different locations around the map. I immediately loved that you could work several different jobs and they were not all like the same and they had, you know, they were they weren't so strenuous that you get burnt completely out of them, you know. They were things that you could literally just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna put on my music and lock in and do this for a few hours. You could do that. Now, that's not to say that if you actually tried to focus on leveling the jobs and that was your main priority over just working it like a normal job, then yeah, you're gonna have a very frustrating time. So let's go over this. So I'm gonna go down the line and tell you, just straight out, uh, because I've tried all of these, most of these. Berry Avenue. Berry Avenue is wonderful, but let me take you in. So when I was in Bloxburg, I happened to be on my kid character, um, because they had released a baby stuff update, and unfortunately, you don't get to see. Um, Unfortunately, you don't get to see the stuff unless you adopt a real person, and that's a bit of a problem. But we'll go over that. And so you'll never get to see how it works if it works. And so I made a baby character, scaled it down, which is this one. He may bubble, and uh, I was just roaming around, and all of a sudden, my character started to cry, and I was like, "Oh!" I was kind of taken aback because I wasn't actually expecting her to start crying. Um, and I started ignoring it and roaming around because, in Bloxburg, you actually start to get used to ignoring your stats, you know, after a while. Because people mainly just sit in the build menu and nobody's really interacting with one another, you start to not really care about your stats. What's the point? You know what I mean? And so I was just roaming around, not really caring about my stats. And then all of a sudden, like, this lady walks up to me and she types in, like, "Oh my God, so cute." And then she asked if she could adopt me. And of course, me being me, I thought instantly, oh, two birds with one stone. I can see what these weird, strange people are like and also have my needs met. And I was like, damn, I wonder if this is what babies think when they come out. So when I say it was one of the most wholesome experiences I think I've ever had, and in a way, it really made me sad. Okay, and like basically, what what happened was, um, she adopted me, and um, I was in her home. Now, you don't do anything destructive. I wasn't trying to troll her. I wasn't trying to be like, oh, I'm just gonna play the mischievous kid or the Dennis the Menace type shit. I respected her things. I didn't touch, her things. Um, I touched only what she allowed me to touch or what I felt like a child would. So if it was for children, then I touched it. If it wasn't, then I didn't touch it. Because she had paintings like everywhere. So the first thing she does, she picks me up, she brings me inside, and she begins to care for my character. And mind you, I don't think you can see the stats of the characters that you're caring for. So she was like winging it, to be fair. She was actually doing it on her own, like just kind of filling out what my character needed on her own. And I was like, yo, this is kind of wild. Um, and so she was, and then it was the extra care that went into it. So, first of all, um, she didn't have a baby room in her house. So she asked me to wait a moment while she fixed up a quick, something. So I stood there patiently and I waited. And it took her about, I'd say, 45 minutes uh, to fix it up. And I didn't mind. I didn't have shit to do. So after about 45 minutes, you know, she brought me in and I saw this beautiful room. And I was like, God, you did this in 45 minutes? It was beautiful. And um, she gave my character a bath and she closed the shower curtain. Um, she she was just it was when my character would use the bathroom, she would leave out and close the door behind me. Um, it was just, man, so much care went into it. And I started thinking, I was like, damn, imagine if she would have spent 45 minutes setting up that room, and if the person playing the child wasn't me and they just left. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to make light of losing a child, but I would say, I'm not saying that it's the same exact feeling, but I would say that it's something um, heartbreaking about it that feels similar, because now you got all this baby shit in your house and no babies, right? And like, we played on, she bought a seesaw. We played on the seesaw. She took me to go get ice cream. Then she's like, oh, um, I gotta work, so sit here and like sit in the house, don't leave. And I'm like, okay, like, mind you, I'm typing because I like my voice. I obviously don't sound like a kid, so like I don't feel comfortable doing any verbal things, so I type. And so it was just, I just actually messaged the developers of Bloxburg today asking them to please consider adding pets and babies. But we're going to get to Bloxburg. Right now we're in Berry Avenue. So, Berry Avenue is beautiful. Beautiful. What I like about Berry Avenue is it has a lot of interactables. It really does. Um, Hold on. Let me put the suitcase away. Oh. So let's see. Let's have a day in the life of Barry Ave. Well, we're gonna need a little food. Oh, some soda. Ooh, a bento box. It's kind of like Japanese Lunchables. Ah, blueberry or mango. We're gonna go with mango. Ooh, I'm gonna go with strawberry. Hell yeah, ice cups, yes. Oh, well, wait. Hmm. Appleade? Sure. Okay, I think we rated the store enough, right? Well, let's see. Yeah. All right, let's scan. Okay. Awesome. Now we got our items. Let's see. Can we actually? Uh. Oh. Well, it just so happens we do have one. Let me zoom us in a little bit. Ah. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, look at it. Okay, so we can kind of eat in here, huh? So let's see. How do I? Do I click it? They all be working different. Some of them you click the actual picture. Hold on. Whoops. When you want to know how to eat. It be so weird. I don't always know how you do this shit. Oh, is it? Wait, is it? Is it this button? No. No, it's not that button. How the fuck do you eat? Meanwhile, I feel like somebody's gonna look at this and be like, oh, it was so easy, it was so simple. How do you. Nani? Okay. Maybe. Okay, do we need to put it. Do we put it on the table? I don't know why we can't eat. Oh. Huh? Are we eating? Huh. That's very strange. Oh, I get it. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you eat by clicking the animation thing over here. Interesting. Okay, well, shit, the more you know. Um, so I don't typically like when games have, or role play experiences have the eating to loop, but you know, to each their own. Ooh, let's get a car. So let's see here. Hmm. I think this is maybe an apartment. Is this an apartment? Yeah, this looks like an apartment. Okay. Hmm. Well, hell, there ain't really a place to park now, is there? There's a hotel all the way over there. Hmm. So anyway, when I first played Berry Avenue, I did not like it. I was like, dude, what is this? Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, how do you like live? But it kind of grows on you. It does kind of grow on you. I will say, for some reason, the interaction buttons are not like working entirely. But I don't know. All right, so oh, this is not what I thought it was. Wait, what the hell? Order? Oh, okay. Huh. I think the buttons are probably being weird because my stuff is hooked up, my keyboard and mouse. But that's because man, Roblox without a keyboard and mouse is rough. It's rough, especially on console. Huh. But like this has multiple maps. This one here is oh god, I don't want to butcher the word Seoul. Seoul? I guess that's how you pronounce it. Let's go look at hopefully a place to stay. Alright, let's see. Alright. Let's see what the places are like. Oh shit, does that mean it's vacant? Oh. Oh. Ooh. Is it free? Fucking son of a fucking. No, it's not. So we don't go there. Well, you know what? What's one floor down? Am I right? Like who needs to be up that high anyway? Like, dude, I swear. Okay, here we go. So, ooh. Okay, so this is I think a hotel and it is really nice. Gosh. Oh, people can. You know what? Anybody sitting up this high, you know what? They can see it. I don't care. This is so nice. So look, like they have this. It's so cool how interactable it is. This is nice. Nice. Now I think because I'm a kid character, it may not let me cook it. Oh, I simply am okay. I simply am broke. I don't have any ingredients. Cool. Ooh. Okay, let's add on to a. Oh, I guess. I guess if you decide you don't want to pay the bill, you could just. So anyway, this is nice. Can this work? No, they told us to get fucked. So yeah, this is what I mean by like the place has so many. So I could see how like if you want to role play that you're just on vacation, it's nice. Most of the props are usable to some degree. Oh, nice. Oh my gosh. Oh, nice. Okay, let me see. What? Oh, see, that is so not it. I don't know why the emotes are disabled. Is this emotes? No. Is this emotes? Dances. Okay, let's see. Ooh. That's basically what they doing. Yeah. Yeah. Pump it up, pump it up. Gotta pump it up. Oh, let me see. What do we got? Um, I like my emotes better. I don't know what the fuck they got going on with this. Ooh, hey, oh, this is like some. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. I think this scared me more than it helped me. Okay, new member of BTS coming in. Hey, hey. Don't mind the dislocating arms. I cannot. So anyway, I guess that's the emotes. I would rather my own little emote wheel. I normally got my own through here, but I guess I don't know why it's disabled. Um, maybe a moderation thing. Make sure shit don't get too crazy. Cause I don't know if you guys actually looked at the emotes on Roblox, but it is wild. It is wild. Okay, so anyway, um, I do like the customization options on Barry Ave. Like, you can really flesh out your character. And if I'm being 100% fair, a lot of role play servers would have made you pay, for the privilege. I've had some of them, they do make you pay to be able to pull up the catalog. Some of them, I just don't see that it's worth it. You know what I mean? Like, the most typical passes, like some of them call it Game Pass or whatever. The most typical ones you see is like giving the car turbo or something to do with unlocking the Roblox radio. And it's so vague. That doesn't tell me anything, you know what I mean? It doesn't tell me, like, if I'm unlocking the Roblox radio, like, what does that even mean? What am I unlocking? Some of them don't tell you. Sometimes it's, more options for your avatar, as in, like, you could save more skins and shit. So some of them are like that. I didn't really too much. I don't feel. I would only feel like it's worth it if the experience really has something going for it. So let's see here. Oh, that's another thing I do like is it does show up like some servers you could join if you want to role play with other people or strangers. It does give you that option. Whereas I will say when I was on Bloxburg on console, I didn't see other people's neighborhoods. I think I only saw my friends, and I think I only seen mine. I didn't see the list everyone else saw, so it can get really lonely because console can be a little isolating. The only problem I think you would really have is, as you could see, it's 30 out of 30, 30 out of 30. It's just a lot of, you know, filled up ones. Um, I like that it's, separated. Um, Pretty organized. Um, so Berry Avenue is a really good one. Okay, so we'll move along. I guess the main takeaway from this is Berry Avenue has a lot of customization options. Not for your home, no, but for your character, your avatar. If you didn't spend a lot of Robux on your avatar but you still want to look nice, this is a very good place to come because it allows you to kind of pull from the catalog at will, and I have not spent $1 in here. So everything it allowed me to do was just already base kit. It has a pretty decent lineup of vehicles. Some servers focus so much on making the vehicles realistic and not the experience. Like, the experience just isn't. It's like, what the fuck do I need a realistic car for when you don't even have like where I can actually work? I'm just standing here pretending that I'm working. Like, that's relying way too heavily on people, and people are unreliable. So anyway, I digress. So that's Berry Avenue. What's next? Oh, all right, life together. And let me tell you one problem that I have, because of course. All right, look and tell me what you see here. So there's a baby here. There's a baby here. There's a kid here. There's a, well, I don't know what the fuck that is. There is, do not, this is not good. Don't go here. There's a baby here. What else we got? Um, Baby here. Pretty much what I'm getting at is false advertisement to the fucking max. Let me tell you, um, the problem that I have, okay, if you do not like this, for example, they can't lie and say, oh, this is what's actually in the game, or this is a player. That's not even what a player can do. You know what I mean? Like, not really. Like, yeah, they could, but this makes you feel like they're set up for it. So you know what? Let me give you an example. Life Together. We saw a baby on the front, right? So we would think that would mean that they are set up for such a thing. So let's find out. Number one, I ain't been in here 5 fucking seconds, and this is what we see. Let me just give my opinion of this, and I mean, you can take it how you take it. I don't care. This is weirdo behavior. You know what I'm saying? To me, weirdo behavior. Like, I now for her, at least she's an adult character, I suppose. But there be characters that be looking like me. They look like her, and they shrink themselves down to a lolly character size, which is a child character size, and then they be doing um that idol emote or whatever. Weird behavior. Weird behavior. Um Sometimes they'll have baby faces, but they'll have this extra elongated body. As you can see, like, she's dressed, kind of provocatively, and they will scale themselves down to be a child while looking like this. Somebody got to call this out and be like, this is weirdo behavior. Now, I'm not saying anybody that's currently sitting right here is being weird. You know what I mean? As far as I can see, they look normal. Like, old girl, she look like she could be a teenager. You know what I'm saying? She could be a teenager, and that scales properly because, like, next to me, you can see I'm a kid. She looks like a teen. The other two girls look like adults, so I could see that. But look though, do you really need a cake like this on a teenager though? It's weird, baby. I mean, I guess they can do that. They can do that. Yeah. So it could get a little weird out here. What? Okay. Um. So anyway, let's see what the options are. What do we got here? So you see they got avatar. This is what the options look like. Okay, you can save some outfits, age yourself up or down, choose your body types, change your clothing. This is what they give you as an option. What the chat be looking like? Kids. Um, Houses. We'll get to that one sec. So we got weather for some reason. Like it matters. Now, look, I understand some games are trying to be realistic, so they feel the need to put a weather app. But I ain't gonna lie, put a weather app if it's gonna actually matter. You know what I mean? If you were gonna garden and the gardening relied on rain, or buildings could be damaged by a storm or something like that. Otherwise, it's just a placeholder. Like, okay, what is this doing for me? What does this matter? Okay, well, I guess they're expecting you to role play. You're supposed to like look at it and be like, oh shit, it's gonna be cloudy, so I guess I drive instead of, well, I don't fucking know, whatever. Um, and it has little mini games. Then it has, if you want to add people as friends, it has your map. This is weirdo behavior. Sometimes they try to kidnap you. Sometimes they try to drive into you to pull you into their car. They got life snap. It's just a shit can get weird. I don't see if anybody's been. I don't know if anybody's actually been using it. Vehicle options are, yeah. Um, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like when they don't have no rhyme or reason. But I can see the vision. I can see the vision. I like some of these actually. The vehicles are not bad. I'm not gonna say they're bad. Um, Now for houses. Have you seen babies yet? No, me neither. So let's get something here. Let's get a seahorse house. Oh well, let's look at the house options. So we got permissions. We can go home. We can lock it down. Curtains. Start a fire for some reason. I guess role play shit. So, this is the little sea house. That's pretty cool. I like that you can do that. Um, let's see. Clearly, it must go down here. Huh. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's real nice. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. I will definitely give credit where it's due. This is really beautiful. Very simple, but beautiful nonetheless. Let's take a look at what the game, what the money looking like. Let's see. Store it is. Here we go. So they want you to either pay monthly to unlock everything. Um, let's just go down the line. Buying a penthouse. What is it? Buying a high-end apartment, basically. I don't understand the point of the magic carpet. I guess fly around. Most of this shit is vehicles, okay. And then, there's some really big houses. Um, Now, here's where what I don't like in RP servers. I feel like in a game where there is so many children, it is weirdo behavior that you could buy invisibility to do what? You know what I mean? You keep in mind you can role play taking showers, role play on the bathroom, and now you don't know if somebody is literally watching you. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's weirdo behavior. I don't know why you would need it there. I understand people like to troll, but stalking is not, you know what I mean? It's not exactly my cup of tea. Um, this is really nice. This house is nice. But again, we saw a baby on the front, right? So where is it? Do you see a baby? Okay, so I'm a kid character, right? So doesn't that mean there should be things for me? Right? Like there should be things for me, right? Okay, so maybe we picked the wrong house. Maybe we pick a different house. So let's go try that. Let's pick a different house to see if we can maybe unlock the stuff that should be reflective of what the thumbnail for the roleplay server was. So let's get rid of this. Let's go big. What's the biggest we could get? We know that that's not it. Let's see. 3 bedroom. That's a 3 bedroom villa. Plants, pool. Let's get this. Like, there absolutely must be something interactable for a child character in here. Maybe do we gotta turn it on? No? Okay. Okay, so, alright. We're in our new home and we are taking a look around. Might as well give you a tour. Let me close this. So, apparently, this is one of the rooms, like a living room, kitchen. Uh, okay, food and drinks are already in there. So, wait, does that mean. Let's see how the eating works. Uh, huh, okay. It's slowly getting done. Hopefully, we don't burn it. I mean, that looks done, right? Let's find out. I'm assuming we need to put it. Oh shit. Where? Okay. I'm just making this. Oh shit. We're busy right now, alright? Let's see here. Oh, okay. So it does work how I thought just now. Huh? Um, huh. I have never been so confused. Okay, so the eating is not, it's not where it's at. What the fuck is that? Bro, what the. Okay. Alright, still no. Damn, that's a. God, Jesus. You can get lost. Um. I don't even see. Yeah, there's no. I just want to make sure I looked everywhere. This is creeping me out, dude. I keep feeling like I'm hearing. Like hearing a door. Is this the kids' room? Dude, hold on. This is creeping me out. Hold on. Uh. Uh. Nobody's in here. It's just making these noises on its own. I guess. Okay, so we finally found the kids' room. What the okay, I'm not high. Dude. Y'all are hearing this, right? Like. Dude, is somebody in here? But y'all are hearing that, right? Like, I'm not high. Like, I swear to you, what? You know what? I'm gonna go back downstairs. Okay, so we found the kids' room finally. And what the fuck was that noise? See, and you know what I don't like? Somebody really could be here and they're just invisible and they're in your home. I don't like that. What the fuck? What is it? What? Okay. So that's cute. Um. Oh, this is kind of cute. So, not to me. Um. Okay. No, dude. Somebody is definitely in this house. They're just invisible, and that is creeping me the fuck out. Like, I swear to you, I'm not tripping. I know you guys hear a door, right? Like, open, closing. It's making me feel like I'm losing my mind. Anyway, so as you can see, we done looked everywhere. There is not anything, like with the thumbnail having a kid laying on the bed. It just makes you think, like, okay, so, well, wait a minute. Let's see items. Maybe it's here. So, toys. This is all you got. Um, it's like this is too random. You know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do with all this? Like, okay, so here's some baby food. Um, uh, what? And what? Okay, pick up the baby food. Oh, fuck's sake. Um, yeah, like, how the fuck do you interact with it? It just, huh? Okay, maybe you need something. No. Does it go in here? Um, yeah, I don't know. So yeah, no. Life together, life together. RP is not a good one. Okay, like at least with Barry Ave, there was shit you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like there was stuff you could do. But Barry, but life together, no. Like no, just no. The next one, Snug Life has a baby on it, but we're gonna I digress, we'll see. But as you can see, Life Together RP, there was nothing you could do with the babies. There's nothing. My character is a kid character. They didn't have a lot of options for toys. They didn't even have a baby bed in the homes half the time. Well, most every time. So I would rank it low. Um, I get that the whole logic is some people should be able to join it and just interact with stuff, but hell, there wasn't a lot to interact with there. I would definitely say that there was more to interact with in Barry Avenue than there was in Life Together RP. The next one is Brookhaven. Now, when I say I personally do not know why there are so many people in here, but let's just see. I'm guessing unscripted RP. I mean, most RP. Well, yeah, most RP is typically unscripted, but I guess this is just where just random shit happens. I don't fucking know. This is the character I was last time I was here. So, um, normally when I'm in Brookhaven, it is a bit laggy. I don't know why, but it is probably just a lot to load. But honestly, I would expect that when the server does have a lot of stuff in it. It does give you Fuck it. Let's go see what the house party is looking like. Oh, it's looking dead. Oh, guys. See, this is one problem. It's laggy as fuck. Like, God, Jesus. So it teleported us to a birthday party. I guess this is his birthday party. If we could stop running 2 frames per second. It's not optimized very well. And it has always been like this for me. Like, always. Um, I don't know. It just doesn't work too good on console. It has its moments. Sometimes it works good, sometimes it don't. It has an avatar editor. I don't like this. People can just kidnap you. Oh, that's supposed to be the baby. And this person can't drive. I have definitely seen some of the most unhinged people in this particular server. Um, Let me see. What can you do? Uh, I think you can. Oh, it's so bad. Like, it's so laggy. And it always runs like this, and people do this shit a lot. I would say Brookhaven is a place where a lot of force RP happens. Um, and it's just so unpredictable. It's so hard to roll with. Like this person would have kept. There's a lot more items in here that allow people to troll you. Um, it's pretty rough. Like, it's not a fun experience to me. Um, it's just, as you can see, it's just not a fun experience. Let's see. They seem to have a baby. Let's see what happens if we can even get the shit to spawn. Let's see. So this is the so-called baby. Well, let's see. How can we interact with it? Dude, fuck off. Well, we can't. Um, I don't see how you can interact with it. Uh, yeah. It's pretty basic. It's pretty much just something that follows you, and barely even that. I don't think that it gets in the car with you. I think it probably runs after the car. The paid ones, which are these ones, are not worth no 275. Okay, it's not. They're not that good. Um, I feel like 275. Goddamn me, like you better let me customize this hoe, and it better do something other than just stand here. Like I can't. I don't think you can feed it. You might be able to hand it things, but you can't feed it. So, uh, let's go look at the houses. Lord. So that's a carnival. I don't know why that showed up. God, it scared me when this damn baby followed me over here. Um, Jesus, it's hardly wanting to load. Let's just pick one. So anyway, wait. Oh, this is the person that invited us to the birthday party last time. Um, it's real laggy, as you can see. This is the experience. This is normally the experience. It may occasionally work better for other people. Is this not even my house? Like, what the fuck? Why am I knocking on my own? What? Oh, I guess I gotta unlock it. Uh, or, huh? Maybe it's because I'm a kid character. Hold on. Um. Oh. Oh my God. I am so lost as to. Oh my gosh. Um. Right. Oh, I guess these are the babies. Okay. Oh my God. What the hell is that? But wait, I want to put this in there. Um. Anyway, this is the experience for. Yeah, this is the experience for that one. Again, this one has right now, as we're sitting here, 500,000 people playing it. Why? Why? Tell me why. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. So let's see. What else? Snug Life RP has a baby on the front. Says adoption system is here. Let's check it out. Says we could start our own big happy family, and I believe. Okay, so hmm. Uh I guess it's taking a minute to actually load in. I don't know. Uh I don't even think this one is okay. It's finally okay then. Let's see. So let's get a baby, or let's see how this works. We'll give it a minute to load. Maybe I gotta get away from spawn. Yeah, this is how it typically feels. Um, Sometimes it's a cache problem with Roblox. Um, it's definitely not an internet problem. So my internet is, I think like almost 2,000 MPBs or MBS, but or the MP, whatever the fuck, like 2,000 of those per second. So, um, nah, this is just how it can sometimes be. Okay, so does this mean that? Oh, wait. I thought I think that was a real person though. Let's adopt. Okay. Okay, so uh, and I'm guessing you can actually customize it too. And this is new, by the way. Like, this was not here at first. But it used to show like the baby on the front, but there was never a baby here. Not really. Yeah, this one isn't even. It's just not even working. Okay, so we'll have to actually give Snug Life a fair chance, actually, because it does look like it has something. And see, look, this happens to Roblox. That's why I don't think that it's like poor optimization on the actual developers of Snug Life. And now I don't know that it's even like that for Brookhaven. I think because this is the PS5 version of Roblox, it should run better. And I don't know for what reason why it's not. Because maybe it's not this problem if I were on my computer. So I guess I'll skip to the servers I think you actually should try. I feel like Bloxburg is one of them because almost every prop you touch is interactable. Almost. The building system is pretty detailed. I've seen some pretty amazing builds um, that people have built. I've seen a Freddy Fazbear one, and it was just so freaking cool. But the guy said that he had not shown it to anyone else publicly, and I respected his wish, so I didn't take any pictures of it. Didn't, I wish that I could show you guys what he did because it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in Bloxburg. Um, so Bloxburg is really, really nice. You know what I mean? I love that it has a detailed cooking system. You can do gardening. You can like your appliances can get dirty, and you actually have to clean your kitchen, wash dishes. You can work different jobs. You can go fishing. Um, Now, whether you can go fishing without working, I don't know. But I know you can go fishing. The jobs are interactive. They're not like, stand here and AFK per se. You actually are like interacting with the job, so it makes them more dynamic feeling. So Bloxburg is up there. Rose Citizens, which is this one, is so endearing. It is such a nice one. You can't use your personal avatar, unfortunately, but do not let that deter you like it did me. At first, I was unwilling to give it a chance because I was like, dude, no way. I've paid so much for all my avatars. I should at least be able to use my avatar in here. It's ridiculous. Like, it is so dope. The jobs are actually fucking fun. The city feels so lived in. And I looked up where it came from and I seen where it's at now, and I was like, what's no way. Has an amazing glow up to it. Rowville is rough on the console a little bit sometimes, but it is amazing. If you are on console, do not get the building pass that I don't know. It's something in the game, something to do with building. Do not get it unless you have access to, I think, a phone or a PC, because I bought it and then I found out that you actually can't even use it because you can't build on console. So it was useless. But unfortunately, I already paid for it. Rowville allows you to have, like, you can have NPC children. They will have blocky bodies. They don't have a lot of customization options, but customization is there. But again, not a lot of options, so it might as well not even be there. Um, it's like there's only like what, like 5 choices for hair per child. Like it's very limiting, but it's still amazing because the babies actually grow up. they'll grow fully up, which is pretty amazing. And it gives you plenty of time to actually you know, enjoy them as they're growing up. It is a little rough when you're trying to maintain working and maintain their stats. They do cry too fucking much. I will say that. People actually troll you by um, leaving their babies outside your home, and then the babies will just cry, 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 and there's nothing you can do about it, to my knowledge. Um, Zaibatsu is amazing Japanese RP server. Um, I do wish it had better jobs. It does not have interactive jobs. You make money by doing scenarios, which is basically standing there AFKing in a section, and you get what is it, 2 to 5 coins per what 10 seconds or 6 seconds or something like that. So it's not. It needs jobs badly. It does. And you can decorate your home really well. And you can, I think, make takoyaki. I think, or you can use whatever the fuck that is, whatever this is. So maybe that's a hot pot. So you can use that. Another good one for RP is Dreamville. Dreamville is actually really cool. The only problem I have with Dreamville is the babies infinitely eat. I know that it shouldn't feel like a deal breaker, but it's such a weird thing that you can cook, but they can't eat. It's just you give them something and they're going to eat it infinitely. This is typically a coding error, but I think they just have the animation looping. But typically it's a code error. Um, Also, there are some fake Dreamville ones. Don't join those. Some of them mimic major ones and then try to get you to buy the pass over there. And yeah, then you're fucked. Seaboard City, I want to say you could pretend you're pregnant, and I think it even gives you a little belly, and you can. I don't think there's a actual anything to do with birthing, but you can adopt either human babies or props. The problem with the prop thing is then it weighs really heavily on being customizable um, and being interactive. So, otherwise, what makes your baby look different than someone else's when it's a prop? You know what I mean? So, it needs customization to it. Changing, you can change the blanket color and little small things, but to my knowledge, they don't grow up. So, and I don't think they cry and they don't have emotions. So, I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to experiment with it a bit more. Um, New Smith is actually pretty good. Um, it's actually a pretty good one. I would say try it. Um, the map feels very lived in. It's pretty decent sized map as well. A lot of interactable props, or a decent amount. It's pretty fun. Highland Park, I have not. I think I tried it out, and I think it was a few things I wasn't. I might try it again. I don't want to give an opinion of it if I don't remember it. Metro Life, I think, added home customization. But the problem is, I think that it's split across several passes. So they have like Christmas this, Halloween that type passes. Um, it's it'll add up. It'll add up. It gets real fucking expensive, and I don't know that that's worth it. Not when you can just go to Bloxburg and just build it for free, basically. Um, I mean, or at least the passes in Bloxburg actually feel worth it. Like you're really getting something. Whereas Metro Life, it kind of has this um, I don't know. With Metro Life, it's a lot of packs, and it's pretty expensive packs too. So I wouldn't do it. Don't do it. I wouldn't do it. I don't think that it should cost that much. Especially when, I mean, you can decorate the places, as in change the skins of the items, and that is ambitious. So I won't take that from them. But me personally, I'm not gonna pay that much per pack. No. Livetopia to me didn't have enough to it, but I'd rather try again and see, if maybe there was an update. So for now, it wasn't too impressive. Soha Islands needs some work, needs some serious work. Adopt and Raise is just terrible. I'm just gonna tell you straight out, it was bad. It's not even so bad as good. No, it was bad. It's just terrible. You see how he got this cute little baby right here? Yeah, that's not exactly what you getting when you go in there. It's not. Don't play it. It's not good. Um, I haven't tried Red Cliff. I did try Main Street. It's okay. I don't know why they all feel like they're based in fucking Florida. Um, Generic ass palm trees, generic ass Sunnyvale looking ass. It's not okay. I mean, it's all right, but you get tired of seeing this. Like, so many RP servers just feel like they just took a picture of like a portion of Florida and said, oh, good enough. So I don't think Main Street RP is all that. I don't know why the fuck it has a 95%, but it does. I don't think it was all that. Um, My Town Life RP again, not good, not good. It wasn't all that good. Twilight Daycare, I actually enjoyed. I will say at the time that I played it, which I would give it about 6 months ago, the controls were terrible, dude. You will get overwhelmed and not know what the fuck you're doing. You'll be confused. You'll be like, damn, like this baby keep crying. I don't know how I'm supposed to what I'm supposed to do. I hope that the controls have gotten better. So maybe one video we just do nothing but that. We just go in and wing it. One thing to note, you cannot wear your custom avatar here. You must choose from one of the babies there. And to be fair, I can agree. Because if people could otherwise make really, really pretty babies and people will only pick the cute babies to care for and they won't pick the babies who can't afford better skins. And so I do think it's fair that you can't use your personal avatar. But I also think that it is hard for people to get into because the controls are pretty rough. Boxywood RP, I don't understand. I don't understand the allure. I don't understand. It's okay. Um, as you can see, like I don't know what the fuck. It's so generic. I'm just gonna say it's generic. Work at a pizza place is surprisingly strange. So at work at a pizza place, you work at a pizza place and you actually can go home and decorate your house and expand it too. You can also have a pet. So if you want an experience where you just work and go home and kind of like a different version, it's like a reversal of a life sim. Normally you live and you get a job to afford to live, but in this one it really does feel like the job is the majority and the living is a side piece. I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. um I have not tried this out. The problem that I sometimes have with all these high school ones is because they don't actually, like, they're missing the one part that's going to be the most exciting, which is dorms. It's not fun when there's no dorms. So, it's all right. Anyway, so for now, like, my top ones that I would highly suggest you give a try, that I would suggest are actually good, is Zaibatsu, Berry Avenue, Bloxburg, Rowville, Dreamville, New Smith, and Rose Citizens. And, the pizza, work at a pizza place is also, it's on the list. I would say those are the ones you should try. As you can see, I try a lot of shit. I play a lot of stuff. This is just me experimenting, you know what I mean? I experiment with these things and just kind of see what's what. Um, I play a lot. Anyway, so that'll be it for the RP servers. I'm getting ready to load this back up and we will jump into Bake or Die. They had a new update and I intend to see what they did. Um, well, it's in between Bake or Die and Hospital Anomaly. So it'll be one or both of those. So I'm gonna call this one here, and then I'm gonna load back up, and we'll see. One of these will win, and we'll go in and see how long we last. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out. I hope that it was helpful. I know it doesn't have the whole like crazy, I don't know, like pictures and visuals and all this for these RP servers, but I did show how some of them worked. I don't know if it would give any insight, um, but uh, hopefully it helped. All right, see ya, see ya.